So hello, my name is Mark, and this is the 2005 Honda Pilot. And today I'm going to show you a little bit about it and go over all the interesting quirks and features. Okay, that was my really crappy YouTube celebrity impersonation. If you could figure out who it is. Sometimes a man just needs a GD burger, you know. I always eat in the car. Previously I was so busy that I wasn't even busy. It was just like I'm lazy, and then I think I'm busy, and then I don't allot myself any time to prepare food. Today I just craved Whopper. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm just now leaving the house. I believe in time to do whatever I want to do today, but the thing about Whoppers is I won't say like you don't always get a good one. They're always alright. But it's like one time out of 5 is when you get that one that keeps you coming back, you know. I don't know what it is. It's like maybe just the right blend of mayo or lettuce extra crisp that day. I don't know. It's like I'm gonna have to go in there in a hazmat suit, which I've already purchased. I really just want to get away from people altogether, but that seems to be where I shine. What I need is someone out there who has a lucrative restaurant that'll pay me $50,000 to $60,000 a year to hold the thing down, keep their company in line while they go out and enjoy their money. And everyone would be happy, but can't find work right now. Alright, 10 more miles. Yeah, this Honda, I'm at 295,873 miles. And it's been an absolutely wonderful vehicle in the five or six, or however many years I had. I forget what year I bought this thing. I think it's been paid off for a couple of years now. And I've done next to nothing to it. Brakes, oil changes. Out here at the old Honda Lero, also known as my 2005 Pilot. I was running a little rough yesterday, so thought maybe I'd give it a once over, you know, see what's going on. And I pulled the dipstick, and there's nothing on the dipstick, which, you know, is a concern. I guess more so because the car is sitting on a hill going this way, so you'd think if there was any oil in there, it would be on that side. This thing's got like 300,000 miles on it. But yeah, I mean, there is not a drop of oil coming up on this dipstick. I had replaced some gasket at the oil filter housing over the summer. It was leaking a bunch of oil, and replaced that, and it wasn't, you know, I was parking it on a friend's concrete driveway, and it wasn't leaking anymore. So I don't know what happened. Maybe at this mileage she's just using oil. I'm just gonna have to keep a better eye on her. But anyways, I got a little bit of juice to top her up until the next time I change oil. I got some synthetic blend 1030. Calls for 520, but I figure some oil's better than none, you know. Oh, that's thick. It's a nice day today, mid-30s. A buddy of mine's on his way over, and oh, there's a drop right at the very bottom. Thank God, I thought there was a missing oil pan on this thing. And then, it's hard to see, but we're going to continue to top it up with this. I pulled this out of a salvage car or something. It's some Speedway brand Pinnacle oil, made in Indianapolis. That's where they got that fancy racetrack, so you know it's good. Fucking thing 2 quarts low, you know. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Well, we're moving up the stick. got a check engine light the other day as I was blowing past a semi that was going 50 mile an hour in a 70 mile an hour zone in the fast lane for miles and miles, with many opportunities to get over and get out of my way, but no, he didn't want to do that. He was just going to sit in that lane. So I finally blew past him on the right, and punched the old Honda down real hard, harder than I have in a while. I guess due to being 5 quarts low on oil, she didn't like that and threw me a check engine light. So we'll drive it around today, see what it does. This thing literally will not die. I've put brake pads and a couple, 1 or 2 oil changes on this thing in 300,000 miles. It just never ceases to go. It's got a slight coolant leak. I put maybe a half gallon of coolant in it once every 19 months when the heat stops blowing, and that's about it, you know. So, great American Chinese vehicle. And I happened to be down in the basement grabbing something, putting something away, and I actually went and looked at it just to, you know, because I knew it was not much to look at, farmland. Right now, just about everything that says, hey, things are getting scary is going on. So just be careful out there, folks. Maybe I'll make a video of my method of making my take on Little Caesar's Crazy Bread, because I pretty well got that down to a science. You just make a pizza crust, and where is my pizza wheel? There it is. This pizza wheel's been in my family for 2 generations. It was my mom and dad's. Anyways, you just basically you make yourself a pizza crust. You slather it down in some garlic butter. I put a couple little crumbles of mozzarella across the top, and then you just slice it into long sticks, such as you would receive from Little Caesars. And now you can do this different ways. You can make you can make pizza sauce, or heat up some canned pizza sauce and just dip it in like that. Well, I forgot one important step, and that was put a little Parmesan on them. Alright, so there's that. Throw a little Parmesan. I already put some Parm on there so it could bake, but you want a little fresh Parm on the top. Kind of makes it like a little garnish, if you will. So that's pretty much it. You just get a pizza recipe off the internet or whatever. You end up with like delicious, crusty, fresh bread to eat with your pasta. No, we're not that white trash. We can eat pasta off of real cheeses like cheese, something, you know. But there have also been some really good cheeses in their cheese section. So I should have made that tea about 3 hours ago. And I bought like 4 bags of it. It's it was on sale, and slowly worked through it. But you can put that stuff on everything, man. You know, throw them in soups, throw it in. The hell was I making? Oh, I was putting it on pizzas. A professional chef, and this cheese. Look at this cheese. It's crumble a little sharp cheddar on there as well. I froze this giant. I've been buying sharp cheddar in 2 pound. The remains of my 2 pound block of sharp cheddar. Don't see any mold or anything. Picked one up and opened it, and it looked fine, you know, on the pack or whatever. The expiration date was good. But what I realized once I opened it was that the one end would have a little bit of green mold on it. So maybe in a, you know, normal senseless American, I just cut that mold off and ate it anyway. I don't know, I'm still alive, but